Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Planet Zoo. We're here in Goodwin House fixing it up, making some changes to some of the exhibits whilst we wait for the launch in November 5th. So not long now, I don't think, about 2 weeks when this comes out, maybe a little longer, 3 weeks, I'm not sure. I'm having to pre-record, who knows. Today we're going to have a go at, we're going to pause the game first of all because there's all sorts going on in this zoo. What's this telling me? Injured timber wolf, yeah, see? Today we're going to have a go at the snow leopard here. The snow leopard there's two things in this exhibit that I really don't like in the game. And I'm just going to be honest, I'm going to say it. I'm really, really impressed with Planet Zoo overall. It's my favourite game at the moment, going to be playing it for a long, long time. But I'm still allowed to not like things in it. And one of the things I really don't like is the cooler system in the game. The fact that you can have this little thing here with a little fan on it can make this much of a change so make all of that area so cold that snow stays there, right? I don't like that. It's very difficult to do like that. And the other thing I really don't like is the one-way glass that's used a couple of times here. You can see there the train would see the snow leopard, but the snow leopard wouldn't see through, and that's just because one-way glasses doesn't work like this. If it did, it'd be used a hell of a lot more often, I'm sure. For one-way glass to really work properly, the unseeable side needs to be much brighter than the other side. So if you ever watch like a detective show where it's used a lot, in the interrogation room, you always find that where the criminal is being interrogated, it's really bright fluorescent lighting, but where the detectives are standing, it's often very dim, and that's due to how it needs to work with the light reflecting or refracting. So it's very difficult to make it work outside as well. So for that reason, somebody will prove me wrong in the comments, they always do, but that's how I think it works, and for that reason I don't like it. So we're going to have a redo at this one, and what we're going to do is make most of it inside. Now, I've actually got to find the snow leopard. It's here because we put it in during the tutorial. Where are you, you little so-and-so? Oh, look. It is the most adorable thing. It's having a sleep. But for now, Uling Yang Gang Setseg. Uling Yang Gang Setseg. Awesome. Off you go. Send animal to storage for now. You can stay asleep. You won't even know. You won't even know you've gone. You won't even know you've gone. Right then, so edit barrier. I'm going to take. I think I'm just going to take the whole thing out. I'm going to take the whole thing out, or am I? Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm going to take the whole thing out. Pretty much start over with it. Actually, no, I won't take that out. I'll just change that. And there, and there, and there. I think actually that's all null barriered, isn't it? Yeah. I think that's all null barriered. Okay, so item-wise, these are all loose. Of course they are, because that would be easy, wouldn't it, to get rid of? We're going to get rid of all of these. I actually quite like the cave. It's just not quite how I want it to be. Do you know what? I'll clear it. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so let's fix this barrier first of all. I want to select all of this and turn it into null. And we're basically going to use null barriers. You'll probably find, that I end up using null barriers a lot in this game, because I think it's so much easier to be able to sort of dictate yourself where the animal can go through other means, through like walls and stuff. I do actually think it's the way to do it, to be honest. So we're going to bring that down there. Although we are going to use a little bit of barrier in a minute. We're going to use some glass. But for now, all this is going to be null barrier. We're just going to make sure the guests can't walk over it, because that's causing me some problems at the minute. So from here, this is all going to be glass. Oh, no. This is going to be glass, thank you. Glass. There we go. And also straight. Now, am I too close? Am I too close here? Okay. Let's take it in just a little bit. Glass. Come on. Come on, glass, work with me. There we go. What I want to do is go straight up here, basically, for this viewing area that will actually become indoors. And we'll do a bit of concrete over this side, just to make my life a little easier in a minute. I might as well make it a bit easier, because otherwise I'm going to start struggling for ways to make this work. We will have a little outdoors bit, and I mean a little outdoors bit, okay, that just like this sort of edge over here, okay. And we'll put the barrier in. Habitat gate can go there. Go ahead. Boom. There we go. Floaty speaker can go away. Good stuff. Okay, so now we need to put a building up around this, and I want it to look totalitarian, I guess, is a word. I want it to look really sort of not great. Breeze blocky. Just does exactly what it says on the tin. Lets you come and see an animal, but you don't particularly have to enjoy yourself, right? So let's get rid of that. But we'll try and make it look a bit more fun. All right. So this building's going to come... it's kind of annoying that we haven't got that. I suppose if we do 2 meters, that might be enough. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Right. There we go. I'm trying to think how's best to do this with an outdoor area as well. There we go. And then here we need... We're going to have a bit of an issue with the train track here, I think. Yeah, okay. That'll have to be a separate grid piece in a minute that we'll do. So this is going to come out to here. Okay. So let's take that off there. And bring it around to where it needs to be. There we are. And put it down. Now, we might have to make this a little lower as far as the breeze block's concerned. Yeah, it looks like we will. Let's just move that out of the way. There we go. Then we can run this all the way across the back here. Won't get affected by the null fencing until here. That's fine. We can totally squeeze that null fencing out of the way. And the train ain't going to see nothing, but quite frankly, it's your own fault for getting on the train. So let's click exit there. Let's just bring that to more in line to where it should be. I'm going to say there. Yep, okay. Get rid of that bit. Don't need that. And this last piece then, we need to start from over here. Oops. Construction. Breeze block. Wall. Take it down to where it needs to be. Let's find out from over here. Get the height right. There we go. And I actually quite like that corner there for a cave, but obviously one we've done ourselves. So we'll take this down this way. And then when we have to, we'll give up. Okay, so that's the kind of spacing of the ground for the indoor bit. This is going to have to change, isn't it? So let's what have we done here? We need to get on the 2 meter grid, is it? Yeah, there we go. And we can just fill them in along the bottom, can't we? There we go. Okay, so we've got an indoor bit, an outdoor bit, and this just needs a quick edit here. This Mr. Man here has to go to there to keep that all outdoors. Then we'll come, oops, don't want to do that at all. Come back to this building and we'll add in, so that's breeze block. What are you, breeze block as well? Oh yeah, you're the internal breeze block, the angled bit. We don't want that. Let's just go for concrete. There's concrete, good. We'll go 4 meters. Probably a little tall, but it's going to be okay, I think. Oops, let's get it on the right grid. There we go. Right, so we'll quickly run round and stick this everywhere, and then we'll stick a roof on it as well, and then we can start making it work for us. Okay, usual special then. Build the roof, throw it up out the way, so we can carry on with what we want to do. We're going to put in some. Well, we're going to have a look at some habitat stuff. So, snow leopard. Interestingly, not actually a leopard. It's just a term, just a name used. So, where are you found? Taiga biome, sort of mid-Asia, which means we can use some taiga rocks. Let's clear the filters there. Taiga rocks. These are nice ones. They're sort of like sandy but dark, I guess, is the way to probably describe Taiga rocks. And I don't mind them peeping out there because we can totally make that into a thing later on, a feature. That's probably the way we'll go about it, actually. So we're going to bring a lot of rocks here at the back. They're going to be the sort of way to finish off this exhibit. Not anything special here, by the way. No incredible crazy rock work, I'm afraid, on this one, because I just don't have the time, or to be honest with you, the inclination. But this we can build this up a little, and that's going to provide a nice secure shelter. Not that they need one, actually. By the way, I should point out at this point is that because this whole building is going to be classed as hard shelter, they don't need a cave to go in. I think this is more of a, I spoke about this a few times now, more of a, there's definitely a shift in public opinion in how zoos should obviously be managed and ran, and a lot of stuff is put into a zoo because the punters think it should be there. And here's probably a great example. Snow leopard couldn't care less whether it's exhibits made out of concrete or what, probably. But members of the public will look at that and say, "Oh, isn't it nice that they've like tried to get it all natural?" You know, I'd probably be proved wrong, but I feel that's how a lot of this is done. Now, obviously, you know, a lot of care and detail goes into the enrichment of the animals, but I do think that there's less of that. Some of the stuff is more focused on just making it look nice for the public. So, for instance, for instance, we don't actually need any of this rock work. It's all just looks good. Right, so that's pretty much the cave done then. With a little bit there just to neaten up the gap. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. There's a little sort of crevice there that it won't get in there, but you know, it looks like it could. I quite like that, actually. Just do a few more of these ones. These are really great for filling out the edges of caves. These ones. One more. Make sure you always rotate them as you're putting them down. Make sure you're moving them around, making them look different. Makes a big difference. There we go. That's a average looking cave. So this building doesn't really end anymore, so we're gonna have to, because I was thinking the cave would go right up, but I think actually it's probably better if it doesn't. So let's do that, split that off, and we'll just close that up there with a quick bit of wall work. Just jump in, duplicate, and split it again, and then just sneak it into that little bit there. So we've got a full enclosed building, and once the roof's back on, that'll look fine. So I have no problem there, you see, with this area being snowy, because it's much easier to manage. You can place fake snow, you can, you know, chopped up ice or whatever. So I'll have no problem in doing that. We do need to sort out a little bit of some terrain. We've lost the water. Probably would have been nice to try and keep that, actually, but you know where it is. So let's bring this down to here, and we'll leave all of that raised. I think sort of built looking down into the exhibit is probably more interesting, and then we'll push almost like a river through. How's that? There's enough space for a tiniest little bit. Okay, let's go a bit more then, hey? Flattened foundation. There we go. So nice bit of water space there. There we are. Yeah, that's better. I don't think it needs a lot. I think that looks quite good, actually. Okay, great. So, habitat coolers then. Let's reset the filters. There we go. I don't like having them on the ground but I've got no real problem with them being on the roof, because that's where they would be, I think. So we'll place them as if they're on the roof. There we go. That should be fine. Let's run the game for a minute, watch it cool down. See whether we've got good coverage of the cool. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. Okay, cool. Pardon the pun. So that's the heat in. So now we need to get the animal back in at this point and have a look at what they want. So, animal trading. Uling Yangan sets egg. Sends to habitat 26. So come on in. Uling Yangan, yes, let's. Oh, I'm gonna get that by the end of the video. Terrain. There's nobody in there yet. So snow leopard. There we go. Come on, who's bringing her in? There we go. Who are you not happy about? Indian peafowl. Low welfare on the Indian peafowl? Are you joking? Oh, they're starving. Can we call a keeper, please? Thank you. Get them fed. I was going to say, we spent 80. We got them to 100% when we put them in. Where are we? Okay, let's have a look at this. All right, so snow leopard's gone in. Have a chance to have a look around. And for the most part, we're doing all right. Terrain-wise, we don't have enough snow, and we have rock to play with. Okay, so I think snow. Let's have a look. Painting. So all of this. Oh, that's soil. Sorry, rock. There we go. All of this is going to be rock. Here. With most of it on the way in as well, because the snow would melt. And then here we can kind of do snow pretty much everywhere it allows us here. There we go. It's going to let us paint it in. So that's the biggest worry, is that you just get to see where it isn't. But we can put some stones there. That's okay. Let's press play and see how happy you are there. You've got plenty of snow and rock. That's good. Okay, so terrain-wise, you're fine now. You've got a little bit of water there. I don't like that grassy bit there. What we're going to have to do is put rock first. There we go. And then put snow over you, right? There we go. And then it's rock poking through and not snow, and not grass. That's fine. That's already all rock over there. And okay, so rock with a really low sensitivity. Let's just probably clear that area out a little bit. Okay, numbers wise, we're all still okay. Great. So plants, not interested in list of plants. There's a birch tree somewhere that's counting. I'm guessing it's you. I don't want you counting, so get out. Because I think we are going to have to do a little bit of planting, and I want every bit I can get. So Asian taiga, I'm hoping there's some brokeny downy kind of things, you know, like roots and smashed up rocks and stuff, because that's what I really want to get in here. So Asian, what are we in here? No, we're in the wrong one, aren't we? Natural, there we go. Biome, taiga, this is right, yeah, taiga and Asia. There we go. And remove the word taiga and go to plants. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm wanting. This is the stuff. This is what we were looking for. And line surface off. Just where I place these down. Oh yes, we're all over this. So I mean, it makes sense that the trees and stuff are down here where there's a little less snow. There we go. And I suppose there's some over here as well. There we are. Yeah, don't really want to be adding trees in here, because like I say, it is an indoor space, so I don't mind having some of this kind of thing. Oh, we've got ivy as well. What are you? You're some nice flower. No, flowers wouldn't be in here, would they? It's pretty much this cowberry stuff is like it. That's what you're allowed. But that's fine, I think. I think that's quite natural just to have very little foliage in here. There we go. So really, it's the rock work for the Taiga where we're going to really make this look like something impressive. But I kind of don't want it to look too impressive, you know. It's meant to look like this is a building where we keep it cool for a snow leopard to live in, you know. That's kind of my bag. But we definitely need to break up this this snow a little, which is what we're going to do here. Probably try and cover up the lack of snow down there a little, and give the little dude somewhere to have some fun. Okay. Awesome sauce. Okay, so let's bring the roof down. Nothing fancy with the roof here, by the way. Literally just asphalt, I think it is. So we'll put that in place. And there we go. That's our indoor snow leopard enclosure. Got to obviously make sure our snow leopard is happy. Oh, and we've got to make sure that plants aren't spiking out. So enrichment items, that's fine. Food and toy enrichments, we can do them. No issues. Species, snow leopard, where are you? There you are. So, food tray large. I'm thinking I'm going to feed you out here. No, I'm not, am I? I'm going to feed you in here. Where people can... Hopefully you can get fed there. That'd be pretty neat. Okay. Habitat. So, fire hose ball. These are pretty neat. I'll put one of them over there for you. Oh, bedding. Yeah, let's get some bedding in so you know that this is your bed. And I'm pretty sure this just exists so that the game can suggest where they sleep. I really am. That's the only reason we have that bedding, because they will sleep anywhere and have no problems with it. Got water. Excuse me, they've got water. Scratching post looks good. There we go. Messes with the train a little bit, but okay. And a prey-scented snack. You really want all this sort of stuff up by the door, don't you, so stuff happens. But no, let's put it here. It's quite like the idea of it being on the water's edge. Okay, how's that for welfare? Enrichment. Check it out. Oh, 50%, is that it? Got no food enrichment. Oh, is that prey-scented snack, not food? Ooh, game's getting a bit laggy. This is though, right? There we go. And there's the pumpkin for you. Animal is starving. Oh, why is nobody feeding these little fellas and ladies? No, the keepers. I was say the keepers can't get in, but they can, can't they? Because we put the door in. They're clipping through the wall to do it, but they can get in. Why is there no keeper coming? Let's see what happens when we put a keeper in. Sorry, just excuse me a moment to fix my issues. Right. Click the ball. Click the ball. Click the ball. There we go. Keeper en route. Go on then. Let's just watch this keeper be en route. Locate keeper. Staff camera. Come on then. Can we just watch a normal camera of him? There we go. Ah, so here we go. He's not going to fill the food up, is he? That's still going to be an issue, is it? Let's have a look. Unless he does that one and then that one. No, he's just done that, look. Right, for now, I'm afraid food enrichment has got to go. I just want to click the food bowl. Right. Call keeper. We have to start again. Maybe you. There we go. I wanna see you. Where are you? Right, so you now are gonna get some food, aren't you? You're gonna walk through the wall. There you go. I want to really make sure that our P-files get fed, because that was the first one we did here. Let's watch him go. Oh, there's a large keeper hut, look. That's good. Making food, I hope. Here she comes. Get that thing fed. Excellent work. So yeah, food enrichment still seems to be a bug, unfortunately. Let's come out of that keeper cam. And I'm afraid we're going to have to probably lose the blood pumpkin, but we'll do it at another time. So the only thing I think really needed here then is probably a neaten up of this this wall here. So wall pieces. Oh, the game's hanging, man. This is a really packed zoo, though, to be fair. There's a hell of a lot going on here. We're on the 2 meter grid, are we? Yeah, there we go. Here we go. And we have animal doors. But I don't know whether we can make it look like they're sort of sliding. Because that's what they would be, isn't it? They would be a sliding door. So really you want it like that. So at the end of the day, you can throw her in there and have a good old time of it. So what we need there then is a pillar. We need one of these painted ones that we can recolour. Make them grey. So we've got a bit of a metal-y vibe on the go. I mean, it still looks kind of wooden. Oh, the scaffolding would do, actually. So we've got something that looks better than that. Oh, it's not available. Never mind. We don't have the New World theme here, do we? The New World's got scaffolding in it. And, I mean, in the game, not in life in general. But I suppose that is strangely poetic, isn't it? Right, there we go. 8 meters. It's better. Yeah, put it down. There we go. There we go. So that looks like it's like a sliding door now for the snow leopard. Inside looks a bit depressing, but people come and see. I think if I was to do it, you know, with all the time in the world, I'd probably do rock work along the back, cladding along the back. But otherwise, I think that's turned out quite nice, realistic, and snow leopard's happy. Where are you, little one? Don't say you've got out. Where are you? You've pooed in the mid-air. Where's the snow leopard gone? Animals. Over here, hiding, aren't you, little so-and-so? My words. There we go. Turned out all right again in the end. Thanks very much for watching, folks. Till the next one, be good.